Welcome everyone to Retro Game Treasure Tuesday, and as always we'll be using our highly advanced grading system to see just how good this month's box really is. Our bonus item this month, we got this Legend of Zelda keychain, which is pretty cool, but I really don't need any more keychains. But let's get right to the first game. Let's check out Super Pinball Behind the Mask on the Super Nintendo. It's another virtual pinball game. As I've said before, I'm not typically good at virtual pinball, or real pinball for that matter. Anyway, it's always hard for me to review these types of games. It's like if you've played pinball before, you kinda know what you're in for. You do have 3 different playfields to pick from, so yay for variety. The physics feel fine, I guess. The music doesn't really fit the overall experience though, in my opinion, but whatever. Maybe I'm crazy, but every time the announcer says get ready, I couldn't help but think of Home Alone 2.
Get ready. Credit card, you got it.
Yeah, I might just be stupid. Anyway, the graphics are okay. I do kind of like the wizard design the most though. Also, the music here kind of gives me a Streets of Rage kind of vibe. Hey, if you like virtual pinball, you might like this game. I'll give it a C. Next up, we got Marco on the Sega Genesis. This is a game. It's an action platformer where everything wants you dead. This seemed far too common back in the day. You play as some kid obsessed with soccer or football, as some of you might say, which is just silly. Why the hell would you name a sport football where you primarily kick a ball with your foot? Oh wait, are we the stupid ones? Anyway, your main attack is kicking a soccer ball at your enemies, which is just, well, kind of stupid. Speaking of how every enemy wants you dead, there's f***ing adults with guns shooting at this kid. What the hell did this kid do? Anyway, the game didn't seem too difficult overall until I got to stage 2 where you're in a sewer. Also, why were sewers so common in video games back in the day? I couldn't figure out how the hell to make it over these spikes without taking damage. Eventually I did figure out that you can run, but that didn't always guarantee success. The graphics are okay for the most part. There is some slowdown here and there, but hey, that's par for the course with these retro games, right? Yeah, that was a sports reference if you didn't catch on. It may not apply to soccer, but shut up. Anyway, I feel like I would have loved this game as a kid. If I had owned it, I would have definitely played it. As an adult though, it's a bit frustrating. But weirdly, even with the frustration, I kinda wanted to continue playing it. Maybe I'll do a more in-depth review in the future. For now though, I'll give it a C. Last up, we got Spelunker on the NES. This game looks familiar. That's right, I got the Famicom version of this game a long time ago, and I don't remember enjoying it very much. Well, has my opinion changed? No. I like the premise of the game though, which involves spelunking. Bet you didn't expect that. But the one thing that kills this game for me is the cheap deaths. Look at this jump for instance. It looks like your character can fall from a decent height and survive, but simply walk off a ledge and you die. Accidentally let go of a vine and you die. Get defecated on by a bat, you die. No matter how hard I try, I just can't trust the controls. It's not that I don't understand them, I just don't have faith in any move that I make. Honestly, I got more frustrated here than in Marco, which is sad. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a bad game. Definitely a product of its time though. I feel like if I had this game back in the day, I would have mastered the controls and probably enjoyed it. But as an adult whose spare time is significantly more precious, f this game. Maybe it's because Christmas is around the corner and I'm just feeling generous, but I'll give it a C. Anyway guys, using my advanced knowledge of math that I gained when going to school for audio engineering, that gives us a difficult to calculate score of C. I can sense how impressed you are with my knowledge. Thanks again for watching guys, you know what to do, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you again next year.